Welcome back to FryMinis, and today in our continuing coverage of Fizban's Treasury of Dragons, we're going to take a look at the brand new Gem Dragon playable race. Alright, so new to D&D 5e, playable Dragonborn that come from Gem Dragons. So these aren't new, generally speaking, in all of D&D, but they're new to 5e. So a Gem Dragon, that is compared to a chromatic dragon or like a red dragon or a metallic dragon, such as a gold dragon. These are gems, so like sapphire dragonborn, things like that. So where chromatic dragons are traditionally evil and metallic dragons are traditionally good, gem dragons are traditionally neutral-ish. And don't forget to check out the playlist we're putting together for all these videos so you can see all this cool Fizban's content. But let's jump in. Gem Dragonborn partake of the heritage of Gem Dragons, who claim to be heirs of Sardior, the Ruby Dragon. The colors and mysterious powers of Gem Dragons, Amethyst, Crystal, Emerald, Sapphire, and Topaz, gleam in these Dragonborn's scaled skin and course through their veins. Theirs are the wonders of the mind, the force of will, the brilliant light of insight, and the resounding echo of discovery, but also the desiccation of despair. All right, so we are leaning, I guess, heavily on our psionics with this. That's interesting. Okay, so just like all the other recent races here, you can add +2 to one ability and +1 to another, or add +1 to 3 different abilities of your choice. You're not locked into anything. And for languages, you know, common plus one other that makes sense. Gem Dragonborn traits. Creature type, you are a humanoid. Size, you are medium, and speed, your walking speed is 30 feet. Gem Ancestry. You have a Gem Dragon ancestor granting you a special magical affinity. Choose one of the kinds of dragons from the Gem Ancestor table. This determines the damage type for your other traits as shown in the table. I'm really excited for these because these are definitely unusual damage types for a Dragonborn. Amethyst, Force, Crystal, Radiant, Emerald, Psychic, Sapphire, Thunder, and Topaz, Necrotic. Anytime something gives psychic resistance, the first thing anybody always says is, oh, go Totem, go Bear Barbarian, you're resistant to everything. Because it works. Breath Weapon. When you take the attack action on your turn, you can replace one of your attacks with an exhalation of magical energy in a 15-foot cone. Each creature in that area must make a dex save equal to 8 plus your constitution modifier plus your proficiency bonus. On a failed save, the creature takes 1d10 damage of the associated type in the Gem Ancestry. On a successful save, it takes half as much damage. The damage increases by 1d10 when you reach 5th level, up to 2d10, 11th level, 3d10, all the way at 17th level, maxing out at 4d10. You can use the breath weapon a number of times equal to your proficiency bonus, and you regain all expended uses when you finish a long rest. So I think this is a great way to do it, right? You're getting to use it more frequently than the PHB Dragonborn, and that's kind of the fun. I mean, you're a dragon. You want to be able to breathe often, and so now you can. And I think it's nice that each one has a different, each type of the new Dragonborn has a different breath type. So for example, with the chromatic dragon, you've got your long line, and here we have a little AoE breath. Draconic resistance. You have resistance to the damage type associated with your Gem Ancestry. Classic. Psionic Mind. You can send telepathic messages to any creature you can see within 30 feet of you. You don't need to share a language with the creature for it to understand those messages, but it must be able to understand at least one language to comprehend them. So we've got that one way, one direction telepathy here, and that's definitely better than nothing. It's especially handy if you are a druid and you are in a wild shape or something and you want to be able to talk with your friends. Gem Flight. Starting at 5th level, you can use a bonus action to manifest spectral wings on your body. These wings last for 1 minute. For the duration, you gain a flying speed equal to your walking speed and can hover. Once you use this trait, you can't do so again until you finish a long rest. Now, I will admit, that is a surprise. Yeah, I mean, 1 minute of flight at 5th level, no concentration. Sounds great. It sounds fantastic. I know a lot of people really get bent out of shape about character races having flight, especially at 1st level flight. So I think this 5th level kind of thing is a good way to work around that. Personally, I don't think it's the end of the world for somebody to show up with an Aarakocra. You just have to get a little creative, but whatever. So if we compare that to the chromatic Dragonborn, where they get immunity to their resistance, so fire immunity, for example, for a minute, versus flight, I think that's a pretty good trade-off. Immunity is so rare. but just having built-in flight is super cool. I think the Gem Dragonborn is shaping up to be really, really cool. I look forward to seeing this, and more player options, the better. I'm all for it. Okay, so that's it for the Gem Dragonborn. Keep your eye out for more videos. We're going to keep chugging along. See you in the next one.